Lagos, there was this scare, which they talked about, some bomb scare for 3 schools. So the Commissioner of Police has said 7 persons have been declared wanted because that was a false alarm that was raised by those people. So the CP, incidentally, I think is stuck somewhere, should have been in the studios to shed a little more light on this subject matter, such that people don't get it, what's the word now, people don't exaggerate what it is, because usually when you say bomb scare in Lagos, chances are that there will be apprehension across board.
Panic.
Yeah, in the entire state. So, but he says 3 schools, they've deployed, and then they're onto these chaps. So, and then there's a certain list of people who they are also investigating, trying to catch up with them to make sure that they get to the bottom of this matter. So he's been speaking about this matter, and I think, do we still have that report where he spoke about what they're doing, how this even started in the first instance, what should the people do, how should they conduct themselves for all of this scenario? So I'm not sure if we have that. Do we have that?
An unusual traffic logjam around OPC Junction along the popular Pipeline Street, Idimu, Lagos, shows an important incident has happened. It's the visit of the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, and his team to the scene of crime at house number 85. Passers-by and neighbors tried to catch a glimpse of the alleged criminals who lure unsuspecting passengers into commercial vehicles to rob, assault or kidnap in an operation popularly known as One Chance. Behind the fence lies a 3-bedroom bungalow with other adjoining rooms. The suspects, with 2 of the operations vehicle, driven into their base accompanied by armed officers. Straight they move in, leading operatives to identify their shrine and other places within the compound.
2 double-edged sword criminal gangs, in the sense that if you play along with them and you give them what they want at the first instance by the pretense that they have dollar, they have other things to sell and things like that, and even if they want you to make to bring in your money for investment to get your money doubled to what you want, if you play along and they successfully defrauded you in that process, they allow you to go. But if you are too smart for them and you know that this is a fraud and you are not ready to cooperate with them, they keep you here and start calling your family that you have been kidnapped, and until when your family now come to pay the ransom to them.
The Lagos police boss speaks on the need for commuters to be careful and alive to their environment.
You have to be your own policeman before we start policing you. Be very conscious, because you can't be safe in your home and you walk on the street and somebody take you into a vehicle like this, and before you know it, run the check, don't be in a hurry. But if you have to go work on a daily basis, that you go out early on time. Because if you go out early on time, you will not be in a rush to enter any available vehicle.
The Lagos state government is not allowing this incident lie low. This team is here with their contravention notice to be served on the property owners, who have between 48 hours to 7 days to give their response before further action is taken.
We've got the Commissioner of Police who joins us on the line this morning to just give us an update on that matter. Good morning, CP. Thank you for joining us on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so go ahead and tell us what really is going on with this matter.
Oh, thank you so much. On the 21st, around 4:14, that's around 16:00, which is 4 p.m., we received information from the management of the Great School Ikeja and Avi Sena School, equally in Ikeja, that they received threat messages of fire explosion in their school, which is from a number 08103723478. So this same number is one that is sending these threat messages to the school, and equally send this same message to another school, Chartered House School in Ogombo area of Lagos State. So we started investigation in NS, and immediately I moved into Green School and the Abbey School personally with the Explosive Ordnance Department and all the conventional police and tactical squad to this school. Confirm you can still read me, sir?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, so subsequently I'm moving personally. We equally call the Lagos State Fire Service that send us the fire truck in case of any eventuality. Then the Explosive Ordnance Department of the police in Lagos has swept the entire school. There's virtually nothing that is incriminating that can cause any explosion, either by power or by IED in the school. So the entire area was swept, and we kept our police personnel to be on ground. As we speak, police deployment have been done throughout the major school. But this threat has caused panic around most of the schools in Lagos. And that is why we have been able to identify a principal suspect who is Kosi Sochukwu Keneyem Ogumwa. His known address is number 20 Dog Fasiwu Street, Okota, Lagos. We are closing on him, and we believe he might be listening to us, that he should report himself at the nearest police station, because everything indicated that he's the one that sent these messages across to the school. We want members of the public to know that any organized school and institution that have all the information on the net, it is quite easy for anybody to click on the profile of that school and be able to get information and phone number of the management of the school. So this is not a difficult thing for someone like that to do. But for causing fear and apprehension, it has a case to answer. So we want all Nigerians to join us in fishing out this individual that is causing this fear and apprehension in school. But as we speak, there's no any school from Lagos State that is under any imminent attack of any explosion, either by fire or by improvised explosive device. All the schools have been rendered safe. Then our school protection department are equally been deployed.
Okay, we see that there are 5 other names that the police, the 5 other names that are of interest to the police. So while you speak about that, could you also talk about when they send this bomb threat, what do they usually want to achieve, for instance?
Come again.
What do they normally want to achieve with this kind of threat? What's your understanding of why they're sending this?
No, I think because of the situation of insecurity in some other parts of the country, which are being dealt with head-on, and police is making progress in resolving them. Some individuals want to cause panic for the best reason known to them. And this is a serious crime. We are not going to leave it without being dealt with appropriately. These individuals apprehended will be made to go through the process of the law. The full weight of the law will be applied on him. Then the other names are names of those who are linked to him. We want to know what role they are playing, either directly or indirectly, in the activities of this Kosi Sochukwu Keneyem Ogumwa, who is the principal kingpin. We are not saying those other 5 individuals are suspects as we speak, but we will investigate them and know what they have done in facilitating the commission of this offense.
All right, we do thank you very much indeed, Juma Moshood, Commissioner of Police in Lagos, and all the best to you and the team.
Thank you so much for having me.